were arrested, and this the phones.
Check that with nose down to see whether
Just this morning, behind me here, up here, our gallant security people that were on ground discovered 2 guns that were planted here. You know, this is where we load the trucks. This is where we load the trucks. They were doing a search operation and they discovered 2 guns that were planted here by unknown people. Probably, we don't know what their aim was, but we know it's an assassination attempt on this operation and on us. Because this is where I normally stand when I want to breathe and when I want to conduct what's going on. We saw guns planted for for whatever reason they wanted to do, and with live cartridges. But for the prompt intervention of the Eagle Eye security men who have been working tirelessly to make sure this operation it goes well, they were able to detect it. And we saw other materials like dagger, machetes, and 2 people have been arrested. I've been hearing I'm not even sure I've seen it in the newspaper anywhere. I've just been hearing the rumor, but I've not. I cannot comment on what I've not seen. But I heard. But the only thing I know is that the union themselves, the real union of the market, that's the Bogu union themselves, wrote us a letter dissociating themselves from the purported suing of NAFDAC that some people did. My assessment, because like I said, I've not seen it. I'm just saying. My assessment is that the people who are, I understand there are cartels here who are dealing in fake medicine, who are merchants of death, and those are the only people that the union is pointing a accusing finger on. That maybe they are the one that went to do that, and they've dissociated themselves from those guys that they don't know them. They are not even members of the union. So, but I won't comment on what I've not seen. I'm just hearing rumor like you are hearing. But it's normal for how would I call it? It's normal for corruption to fight back. The enforcement is an ongoing process. So the difference between this and what has happened before is that this time we are working on a continuous process. So it's not one that you think is a one-off thing. This is one of the areas we evaluated that we failed as an agency some time ago, when we did once and for all, and we were not continuing. So this process, I want to say, is going to be a continuous process. It's going to be something that will have a timing to it. So it's not something that we did one now and everybody will sleep. Before you know it, the thing will gather itself back again. So, but for this particular one that is ongoing, we are working on the process where within the shortest possible time, we can call off this phase and then move on to the second phase, because this work has about 2 different phases. So we're going to move to the second phase shortly. A lot. If I am not mistaken, I'm not sure we have taken anything less than, for this operation, I'm not sure we've taken anything less than, from here, because you know I coordinate both Aba and this place. From here, I'm not sure we've taken anything less than 50 trailer loads from here. I don't think we are taking less than that. I can see one behind me, waiting to load. And I think the day before yesterday, we had almost 7 loaded in one day. So it's not like that. But and this is at 40 feet that is being loaded from here. So I don't think we have done less than that.
Yeah, like how many sessions you searched? Apart from plumbing, this and that, how many sessions?
Okay, so we have done Ogbogu itself. We searched this OBMTA. We searched ACDA. We've gone also to the plank section. All areas that you never thought Mensins are, even inside the market. But I understand that it's still part of ATDA, but it's across the road, inside the market. They are also still there. So we've done all of those, we've searched all of those places. This is one I said I can comment on. I can't comment on what I've not seen. This is a letter from the lawyer that is representing the market association themselves here in this market. I mean, the recognized union. This letter is from their legal advisor. He has written us to dissociate themselves from the lawsuits that some people, because he used the word here, reported lawsuits. So they wrote here to dissociate that. So this is the only one I know. And those are the union we have been dealing with since we got here. And you know, since we've been working in all these places I mentioned, we've had a very good rapport with their union. They are part of the exercise from beginning to the end. And many of them saw exactly what we are doing. They were real part and parcel of what we're doing. They resume with us and they close with us. So any other union, I don't know. But the major unions of the areas that we work together, were in very good sync with them. Has been happening. And so I am not surprised with what, if some people purportedly are looking for 400 billion or something. I'm not surprised because, you know, corruption wants to fight back. We know we are dealing with people who don't mean well for Nigerians. You know, we are dealing with people who want to make money at the expense of Nigerians. We, as an organization, as an agency, I want to reiterate, we are not anybody's enemy. We are not saying that people should not go about their businesses. We are not even, in fact, our job is to also actually to enhance your business, to make sure that the business go well. But what we will not accept is where people do business that is running foul of the law, and those running foul of the law has implications on the health of fellow human beings. That is the one that we will not accept. We, as a nation, have come to a point where the government have said enough is enough for circulation of fake and substandard medicine. And it is a government that is caring for the people, proactive, and that's what's supposed to be done by any serious government like the one we have. Because you go to other countries, medicine is under exclusive list, just as it is in Nigeria. You know why it's under exclusive list? Because it's a national security issue. You can wipe out a whole nation by poisoning their food and their medicine without carrying gun. So that's why it's death sentence in China. You make any fake drug because they know you are killing somebody. And you know one of the easiest way to kill anybody is by what the person takes in. So there is no government that is what is sort jokes with the life of his people through fake and substandard medicines and allow it to proliferate. No serious government. And that is what this government is trying to prove. And that is why this exercise is all the talk from the current government are saying it's enough, it's enough. Let Nigerians use medicines that work for them, it's okay for them, and not medicines that people use to destabilize nations. You can destabilize a nation by making their use very high, give them narcotics, let everybody begin to carry things against themselves, And then so war these days is now is warfare these days is not you carry gun. And so one of the ways you can bring people down is let people begin to fight themselves. And one of the ways we have been proven that is done in this country is that the amount of narcotics in circulation is just unacceptable. That is why you have a lot of insecurity everywhere because nobody goes to insecurity without being high. You understand? So it's part of the things we are trying to say as a sane people. We know that these things have to be balanced, but we are saying that we don't need things in the circulation that can destabilize the nation and destroy the future of our youths. So those are part of the things that we are doing. But we know some people are